first batch who have been arrested, I was coming out of the gate of the High Court.
Yeah.
So I witnessed it. I saw them being arrested. Like you said, I didn't see any public address system with any of them. In fact, when they said, go into the vehicle, there's a open pickup truck there. Yeah. They just jump in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was at the Arch around just after 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my thing is two things. First, the Public Order Act, right? I know we still have the Public Order Act, but does that prevent innocent protest people who just, the Arch is a public place. Anybody can just go there and sit there. These boys were sitting at the Arch. They didn't have a public address system. They were not even assembling. They were just a group of them because the entire teams, people were gathered. They did not even have, at that point, they didn't even have, I don't know whether they had even 20 people there. So would you say that was an unlawful arrest? As a lawyer, do you think that was an unlawful assembly?
No, I wouldn't say that. The Public Order Act is very clear.
Yeah.
If you are using a public address system, then you have to get a permit from the police. Now it's open. If you are not using a public address system, you don't need a permit. Yes. So you cannot find a citizen at a public place and just arrest him because you believe he's about to protest. You know, even if that was the intention for going there, what is the basis of the arrest if they are not using any public address system? I didn't see any. I'm not far from them, or I was not far from them when the arrests were taking, when the first batch of arrests was taking place. I was there. Yeah.
And also, I mean, at this point, I'm thinking maybe if we have naming ceremonies again, the police can just descend in our homes and arrest us. Because most of the time, and that is a gathering of over 100 people. These people were less than that. And they were sitting at a public place, at the Arch, that where people gather and dance and marry and do whatever. So what does this tell us, Council Darboe?
Well, actually, there is a context to this.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't come and arrest.
Well, you never know. At this point, anything can happen. Seriously. Yeah.
No, but there is a context to the Public Order Act.
Yeah.
Yes. So obviously, the intended demonstrators, the Gambians Against Looted Assets. That's the name of the group.
Gambians Against Looted Assets. Yeah.
So they announced their intention. So the police were aware of what their intention is.
Yeah.
They saw it as political, maybe as a kind of opposition to the government. But really, that is a knee-jerk reaction.
But that's the problem right there.
Yes.
The police thinking it's political. Yeah. The police thinking these people are going against the government. Whose side are the police on? Whose side are they supposed to be on?
Yes. So, so that is the context. But there is a larger issue there. Should you arrest people when they didn't embark on anything yet?
Yeah.
They had no banners. Even if they had, they didn't start unfolding those banners. There was no public address system. Why wouldn't you exercise patience? Because really, this is not about who has the guns, who has the batons, who has the seals, who has the police officers, the instruments of force. It's not about that. Yes. So you manage these relationships properly. Listen to what they have to say. You know, it will all disappear in about an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't come there for any violence. So you ask yourself, why would they react like this? Is it because of the wrongdoing that is clear to everybody? But who are you protecting?
Who are you protecting?
Yes. Yeah, because
Instead
this,
of arresting
yes,
the looters, the people that are stealing our public assets,
yes,
you're arresting the young people.
exactly. The innocent people have been arrested here. The looters are inside their big offices, their nice cars, sleeping on jammers beds and things like that. So, you know, there is no moral authority for this kind of stuff.